Good afternoon, everyone. This is a short video explaining what I've been trying to get accomplished with my corporation for the past few years. So I'm going to go into brief details, basically on this business structure, everything I want to do, my vision with this company, and how I feel like this company could create thousands and trillions of jobs in the NFT and blockchain space. So before we get into this, I want to give a big shout out to Cameron Dennis for telling me about this. And I appreciate you, man. You changed my life for telling me about this information. And let's get into it. All right. New Wisdom Agency Production Corporation. What you're looking at right now is three different NFTs and business logos, right? The first business logo with the golden black you see at the lower bottom here actually says, "We are here to support you." And it's a community building logo that I want to literally be the face of community building and advertising. I want to literally blast it all over social media, get everybody to know that companies like in the crypto space are really here to support you, really help you pursue your dreams. So me and a mentor of mine actually created this and we've been working on it for years. It's a workout company, it's a community building company, and it's basically a company all about trying to literally teach people to get to their next level. The next company you see right here, Soul Kings Custom, is basically my passion company. I'm gonna literally make this an LLC. I haven't got the paperwork done and everything yet, but as you see, it says Soul King Customs, which is basically saying that all my designs come from my heart and I'm a king. And everybody that gets, I want to create another one called Soul Kingdoms Customs because everybody should be part of this kingdom. So when you get a design or a painting or shoes, anything from me, or apparel, a Nike jacket, anything designed by me, you should be getting an NFT card. And basically, this NFT card would give you 15% off, 10% off. So basically, that's why I really want to merge with Near and the Mint base space. So Soaking Custom would be basically a company specifically for shoe designing, painting, creating the NFTs, and literally all those great things. And the great background story about this, Soaking Customs, it actually was my brother's company, but every time he got locked up, went to prison, or had certain things happen to him, I literally took on the trait of designing, painting, drawing. I kept those things alive and keeping a clean record. Everything I seen he did, I went and did the opposite. So basically, that's with the Soaking Customs. Then the last for all is the New Wisdom logo, as you see here, but we'll get into bigger details on that on the next slide. A second here. All right, now we're looking at the bigger version of this logo. All right, as you can see here, you see a blue brain and you see the blue brain represents mental health, right? Mental health, I feel like is a big issue for most kids growing up in my era. I felt like I grew up in an extremely dysfunctional household where basically dysfunction was the norm, like cursing each other out, downing each other. There was no empowerment. It was basically my mom and my eight brothers and sisters. We all grew up there together, and it was just crazy. Like I haven't noticed it. I never knew that. I never knew what love was until I meet strangers and they tell me how much they love my work, and I'm like, damn. My family tell me all the time, quit this art shit. It's not gonna work. Quit this company. You think you gonna make it? I'm like, wow. Like, and then I meet someone as Cameron, like Cameron, and he tells me things like, yo, what are you doing? Get on Mint base. Like, and it changed my life, basically. All right. So that's what the brain is there for, mental health awareness. And I want people to always see that. I want this logo blasted all over the world. Once they see that, I want people to understand mental health is really, really a serious issue for our age and our era. All right. Then you see the one. The one is there basically saying one consciousness. We're all one. When you close your eyes, you go to sleep, we all sleep. So if we're a human being, we're all sleeping. There should be no inequality, like someone's richer than one. Even though we know the real reason that some people are richer and some people are poor, it's mindset. but we could literally, like, for people that's really trying to make it like me, we could literally try to make more systems. So basically, I felt like Near and Mintbase is offering this. That's why I'm really making this presentation. This presentation was long due, but I just thought I would have a perfect setting to do it, and then I post it on YouTube. But I don't have that luxury anymore, and I have to get out there because literally recently, for the past 3 months, I've been sleeping in this car, and this is where I'm making this video now because I have to get serious about. It's either I have to make this sacrifice for my company and the future, or my company and my future, it will be sacrificed. So basically, that's just another background story. But then you see a thunderbolt. The thunderbolt is to tell you there's an explosion that goes on in your mind, and like you can attract anything into your life. Basically, that's what the thunderbolt represents. Then you see the eye. The eye is to raise your level of awareness. We all see things on a daily basis. We hear about this artist. We hear about Forbes 30 under 30. I read Forbes 30 under 30 every day. I go see what the millionaire did. Boom, boom, boom. I go on YouTube. I'm always watching Impact Theory. I'm always watching people like Mornings with Nano, the greats, and I see what Christopher Terry did, and I wanted to walk in his light and created something that I could add on to I Am Academy, like those great network marketing businesses. And I figured out like I am scared to do a lot of things, like posting on social media. That's one of my biggest fears. So I told myself, let me do this while I'm incorporating. Maybe I read the book, what's the book name? The Art of War. The Art of War. And basically by Patrick Field, I can't remember the author's name. Basically, I read that book and he literally exposed myself to me. I read the whole book to the end. I'm gonna read it again. I'm gonna keep reading it. And that's basically why the eye is there. I really want people to start raising their level of awareness. I don't want people to just see the eye and be like, okay, the eye is just there on the logo. No, it's there for a reason. Then you have this beautiful hourglass that's representing what's going to keep happening. The rich is only going to get richer. There's a saying out there. If you give all the money, if you divided all the money in the world amongst everybody evenly, the rich people will have it back in 30 days. And that is so true because I see the things that people do on a regular basis. Like you have no assets, but you keep buying liabilities. Like it don't make sense. Our mindset, we have to change it at one point in time. We have to want real knowledge at one point in time. That's why I read books like Grant Cardone X10, the 10X rule, which is one of my favorite books, top down. Favorite books, must read. And let's get back into this presentation. So the hourglass, you see a 5% on top, you see a 95% on top. And 95% is the crowd at the bottom. That's why we're trying to get to the top because it's too crowded at the bottom, basically. And we all know this. So let's all get to the top. I'm literally making this company so there should be, if anybody wants it for themselves, by the end of this presentation, you should know or you should feel like, okay, there's gonna be an opportunity in this for me, right? Because I'm telling you, like, I literally feel like this company is gonna solve and create multiple trillions of jobs in the net blockchain space, if I'm saying that right. Blockchain technology, yeah, blockchain technology. All right. What is New Wisdom Agency Production Corporation? New Wisdom Agency Production Corporation is an S corporation dedicated to raising mental health awareness. Now, New Wisdom APC is a service-based only company. New Wisdom APC is divided into two services structures. New Wisdom could be the part of the company that deals with market research. Market research is currently a $1.2 billion industry, which is why we plan on giving services like data mining, surveys, case studies, scientific method, market research, financial literacy planning, network marketing, affiliate marketing, freelance marketing, conventional retreats, fulfillment level certifications of, hold on, fulfillment level certificate of certification. I'll put that wrong. I gotta change that. How to learn, and the learning curve, current events, awareness levels, PALA, emotional intelligence, the singularity era, and etc. And I feel like a singularity is something we all should know about too, because artificial intelligence is only getting more and more out there, more and more. It's only becoming more and more, more and more something that we should be more aware of. So, all right, let's get to the second part. NWAP structure. The second portion of this company services will be from digital production. Digital production is currently a $50 billion industry and growing. Let's get a piece of that pie. The services New Wisdom will provide and digital marketing sides are song slash lyric writing, YouTube channel ebooks, podcast rooms, recording booth studios, photo shoot rooms, NFT marketing creation rooms, live NFT museum rooms, book audio recordings, movies, skits, in-person website creation, music videos, music video creation, social media content creation slash evaluating, and background and red carpet modeling walkways. Project Go. Think big or go home. New Wisdom Agency Productions' top goal is to end world hunger and impact trillions of lives with a new mindset while creating millions of jobs. To do this, we must solve and do market research on the world's biggest problems. World's biggest issues. The goal is also to become one of the world's first digital conventional supermarkets that specialize in capturing market merges and creating more positive, friendly, and equal society where no one can play. Oh, my fault. I gotta reread that. I'm messing up. The goal is also to become one of the world's first digital conventional supermarkets that specialize in capturing market merges and creating more positive, more friendly, and equal societies where everyone can play a helping role. Okay, what I mean by first digital conventional supermarket, right? Imagine a Walmart you can walk inside of that'll give you a step-by-step passive income plan. Because most people nowadays, they really focus on the linear income, active income, like working a job. And I see my mom do it for years. My mom worked two jobs. She was a chef. She was a great chef, but she had 8 kids and we suffered for it like hell. Some days we all couldn't eat. We all were hungry. And basically fights broke out. It was just a hunger fight after hunger fight, dysfunction after dysfunction. So I seen money literally destroy my family, like literally destroyed my family. Like my family hates me for thinking this big. They hated me for starting this company. They hated me for telling them about HFX. They hated me for telling them about if we put our heads together, we can literally get anything we want. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna focus on the slow hanging fruit because at the end of the day, I can always lead by example. I can always be the change in the world that I want, and then the world will reflect what I want back towards me. That's from Neville Goddard. Imagination creates reality. But let's continue with this presentation. What are some of the world's biggest issues? Over 1,000 problems are created a day. Wildlife conservation, global public health, environment and corporate stability, human rights and access to justice, social economic development, climate crisis and clean energy, education for development. So these are all the top problems in the world. And basically, and every last one of these errors, it's affecting us in one way, but one way or another, we're not noticing it. So let's just say we're living on planet Earth, and one day we just see the planet Earth going through a phase where all the plants are going black. And this is a potential thing that can happen. I'm not saying it will happen because global warming is real. So wildlife conservative, let's say the animals are tired of us building cities, houses, although we know we need to live. Why don't we just build the 132 cities, the last 132 Bitcoin cities or cryptocurrency cities, and make these cities able to last? Like, take notes of what's going wrong. Take notes, like have the people actually talk, because at the end of the day, we are taking wildlife space that birds live. the animals live, everything live. I want to do research on all these things and do a case study. And basically, if even if I can't solve the problem, my company did the research on it. So therefore, someone else or we can all come together and solve it. We can't get mad at the politician for not being able to solve world hunger when we're all not doing the thing to get to our best, right? So the thing about humans, I'm learning a lot of things about the human mind from reading different books like Psycho Cybernetics, The Breaking Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza, which is one of the world's greatest books that I feel. Just that's my opinion, but that's what I feel. So when I'm reading these books, I'm learning that the human mind, it adapts to its environment. The environment can literally become environmental influence, and everybody in one congested city could be thinking the exact same thoughts. That's one of the real reasons I had to get out of Miami. I wanted a new environment to do the things that I wanted. And it's been like a year of me trying to do this one presentation right here. I did this presentation a year ago. So wildlife conservative, global public health. I just touched up on that. Environmental influence, global public health, market, no, healthcare. We got to figure out more better healthcare plans. And if my company's doing the research on this, we could be giving this research to the people that could actually make a change in this this topic right here. Environmental and corporate stability. Basically, let's say the little guys like me, right? I just started my company. I have no funding. I literally did everything myself. I paid, but I have I think about $250 billion in stocks that I need to get companies to sign, right? So I can get invested. I have a corporation. I need shareholders. I need partners. So corporate stability, I feel like that's one thing I really want to get solved just by getting my companies funded because I really want to do this research. And then human rights and justice. Uh, Human rights, access to justice. I have a lot of dead friends, and I'm gonna say exactly how they died. They died to gunshot wounds. I had a friend, he died to gunshot wounds when I was about 17, and it still sits wrong with me. His case was never solved, and that's it happens a lot. It happens frequently. We have to do research on basically what's causing things like this and literally try to get at least a stable solution, wrap our minds around it. That's why I feel like I'm a thinker. I'm not gonna ever stop thinking. And I feel like that's normal. Every day, everybody thinks. We think 70,000 thoughts a day. And basically, if we're not trying to find solutions how to think the thoughts that we want, we're gonna keep creating the same cycle. So human rights and access to justice is a big topic towards why people keep the same mindset. If there's a lot of traumatized people in this world, and if they're not getting access or figuring out, yo, I can actually do this, I can change. And that's why I have to change. I have to be the change in my family. I have to be the change in the world that I want to see before anything. Let's get to the last point. Climate crisis and clean energy. Let's say there's a lot of pollution coming out of buses and cars, and it's creating a lot of effed up things in the atmosphere, the ozone. We have to be doing constant research on it. Although we there are a lot of great companies doing the research on this already, it's not being aware to everybody. We're moving at a rapid pace. Right now, we're in the greatest wealth, financial wealth time of the century. And this should be a great thing to be getting a solution to. Let's get to the last bullet point. The last bullet point is education for development. I myself, who's homeless, been sleeping in this car for 3 months. I literally had plans on going to university, and I still want to go to university, but it's not fair to me that I have to at least try to save this amount, this, that. It's like a lot of blockages. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna get what I want out of life. I'm gonna go to the university I want, and I'm gonna make reality give me what I want. Even if I have to start a corporation work hard for a corporation that's mine for a few years, then get there, I'm gonna get there. The mission: create the world's most powerful NFT influencers that can speak on any social media platform at the time with purpose. That is basically it right there. That's what I am trying to be. I'm not just trying to just speak on this stuff in front of this camera just to get my business funded. I'm trying to literally be on, get a new phone because I don't have a phone right now. Get a brand new iPhone 13, whatever newest iPhone is out there. I'm on social media every day with it because that's one of my biggest fears. I'm scared of a camera. I know you see me say at least 15 times. That's me being nervous. But let's get on with it. I'm definitely gonna get a phone. Once I'm funded, I'm gonna get a phone. And guess what? It's over with. I'm gonna be on social media every day promoting my business. I was scared at first, but now there's no limit. I'm not sleeping in the car anymore. I'm growing out of it. I'm coming out of the shell. This world is creating, matter of fact, I'm becoming that change in the world needs. I'm not just gonna just speak on it. I'm gonna do it. Actions matter. All right. How can we all work together to wipe out global crisis and economic issues of today's society? That's a great question, right? And I literally came out with 2 solutions. Create a lifestyle agenda, right? This lifestyle agenda, I'm going to actually write a book on it. And I guarantee you, this book will change countless of thousands of lives if you just read this book. The first book that changed my life was Napoleon Hill, Outweighing the Devil. I read that book and I told my whole family to read it. And ever since then, not one person in my family seen eye to eye with me because they can't understand the possibility of the devil actually controlling them. They can't understand the possibility of fear actually controlling them. Right now, I'm facing my fear. I'm in front of a camera. I never wanted to speak in front of a camera. But guess what? I will be on stage speaking in front of a camera soon. So why not now, then later? It don't matter when you have the money to do it. You just need to literally do it once. And maybe guess what? You'll like it and you'll grow out of it. So step 1, create a lifestyle agenda. I'm gonna write the book on this lifestyle agenda. It's gonna come out later in the slide, but basically, step 1, create a lifestyle agenda. Step 2, focus on solutions everyone can agree on. How can we say a solution is a solution everybody's agreeing on if there's only a certain amount of people answering the surveys, answering the PLAs, because some people are unaware. Me, myself, I will never be unaware. As long as the internet is out there, I'm gonna research and I'm gonna find out what I want. But there's certain people that won't even look for it. Like certain people don't vote. That's not cool. You need to vote. Voting, I used to think it wasn't cool, but guess what? There's actually somebody out there that can solve any one of these numerous problems I spoke of if I voted. So I take full accountability and tell myself, I gotta change. It's time for a change. I need to become this better version of myself. I cannot ever. Let me give a little background story of myself. This is not my first time being homeless. This is actually my 4th time. And I'm not gonna speak on the other times, but I feel like the amount of pain I've been through, I don't want nobody in this entire world to go through it ever again. So therefore, these 2 steps, crucial. Create a lifestyle agenda. Focus on the solutions everyone can agree on. Simple. Apply changes from situations to transitions. You see the butterfly right there, right? The butterfly starts off as a cocoon. Then it grows to a beautiful butterfly. It went through a process where it literally grew to becoming the best version of itself. Jim Rohn says it best. All forms of life strive to the max potential except the human being. Why is that? Simply because we have choice. Now, when we apply changes from situations to transitions, we will all grow to our fullest potential. The world is coming to a place where it's very ugly. We need to make the world more of a positive, beautiful, loving thing. And that is blockchain technology. Remember I said it first, blockchain technology, Mint base literally is going to change my life. Near is going to change my life. Shout out Cameron. Shout out Cameron. Let's finish this presentation. Social economic development. What movements could I create that would allow me to earn an extra income? That answer is coming very soon. Stay until the end of this presentation. The answer is coming very soon. Education for development. Let's find what's not working. Improve it by asking the kids what they want to learn more about. Do it with more of a culture. I messed that up a little bit, but you get the gist of it. We need to start having some kid teachers. Like, there should be a kids day. Growing up, I went to school, it was the teacher. Why isn't there a kids day where basically every 5 minutes the kids are the teachers, but the teacher's still the teacher? But the kid, okay, he explains exactly what he learned with him. It was a lot of inequality in schools. We need to change that. But that's just my opinion. Let's do a poll on it. Let's do a survey on it and figure out who feels the same way from my generation. Okay, let's go into the last one. Climate crisis and energy and hold up. Climate crisis and clean energy. Our glasses, that's why it's a little hard for me to see. Elaborate on the concepts that can bring forth more changes. Make more group studies, space for discussion. Hold on. Make more study groups, space for discussion. I think I should have put base for discussion. Messed that up a little bit. So we have some tweaking to do in this presentation. I'm not perfect. So basically, for climate and clean energy, you've seen what Tesla did. Tesla, like, I respect Elon Musk. Like, he did something real good. I love Tesla. I can't wait. I'm gonna have at least 10 Teslas one day. Mark my words. What is the easiest way to emphasize on what really matters and makes even more memorable? Gotta change that. What is the easiest way to emphasize on what really matters and makes them more memorable? I feel like the world is hurt and there's not a lot of healing going on unless you're really searching the information. Like, I'm hurt, but I had to search for the information that was going to bring forth my healing. I had to, I used to stay in my mom's house and I felt like the energy was so terrible. It's like I felt like I was getting abused mentally, physically, and I never knew what I was feeling was true until I joined I Am Academy and I realized I never been loved. I never felt loved the way a group of strangers love me rather than my own family. So basically, I want to show people a different light. So that's what that quote meant to me, but I have to go back and change that, make it better. Next slide. Whoa, what is going on here? All right. Creating a demand for more positive thinkers, right? I felt like that is one of the greatest thing the world could do. Create a demand for more positive thinkers. Can someone tell me the richest place in the United States? I got that. I got most of the things I got from here is from I Am Academy. My favorite chairman, Nano. I love you, bro. Appreciate you. We're gonna change the world together. All right. The richest place in the world is the graveyard. 98, my fault. 97% of people live miserable lives. They never accomplish their dream. They die that way. There's Nano said a quote to me, and I remember Nano was like, 95% of people die at 25 and don't get buried until they're 65. And that quote stuck with me because I created this business where I was designing, drawing, and I was basically making NFTs since I was 12 or at least 9 because I've been through some things. And I'm like, wow. I meet one man, he sees my work for 1 second. He tells me, yo, what are you doing? Like, you're amazing. And I never felt that energy from anybody. Like, my family, they see my work, oh, you still drawing? Oh, okay, it's cool. It's cool. You still drawing? Bro, like, come on. There's no, for me, that's not our reality. But We got to create a man for more positive thinkers. If not, at least be the change in the world we want to see, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk in my light. So 85, no, 87% of the world live miserably and settle for less. 1 out of 10 people are successful in every factor of life. That's sad. 1 out of 10. That's extremely sad. But guess what? I'm that 1 out of 10. I'm that 1 out of 10. I have to be. Let's make it extra magic shortcut. All right. When I made this slide, I wanted like drum roll, like drum roll. Like I'm gonna give you 3 options, right? Let's just say there was a job out there. Every single person in this world could work, right? Get a regular 9 to 5 job. You click this button right here. You click this button right here, right? You click button A, right? You get a regular 9 to 5 job. Let's say everybody had 4 options in life. You click button A, you get a regular 9 to 5 job, you get a social security check, boom, you get the regular American dream. That's button A. Let's just say, boom, you click this button, level up, drum roll. Okay, you're an overachiever, you're an A1 player, you're willing to sacrifice to reach your dreams. Yeah, let's just say, okay, now you make 100K, you got a nice little government job, you make 100K. Now, let's just say you click button B. You're a big boss, you're a rich mindset, you're committed to being a owner, a prideful owner, target results. You basically a 1% when you click B. Remember, you got 4 options. Me, I don't know about anybody else. I'm clicking all 3. I want all the opportunity. Why? I don't mind working a regular job. I grew up working a job. I had my first job at, I think, 12. I was working at a Christmas tree lot every season, lifting up trees that were 10 times my size. And shout out Kevin Burns. That man's a real one. He gave me opportunity at age 12. I was making $5,000 in 2 months. I was busting my ass, but guess what? He gave me an opportunity and I took it. You know how much things I learned about business through Kevin Burns? And most people don't even know how much of a great man that man is. He taught me so much about business. He treated me like I was his son, and I didn't even know him. So shout out to Kevin Burns. So I would click all 3. If I had a chance to, boom, work a regular job, level up, boom, that means, let's just say I'm working a regular job, leveling up, making money through my crypto, and I'm an owner, getting into the 1% investor, I'm doing it. I'm clicking all 3. But I was sad to say, the minority of people today are only going to click 1 button or 2. Let's get to the next step. The new wisdom agency slogan. I have to change that slogan. I don't like it. If you know better, do better. Grow your meeps. Strive as a team. Feed your peeps. I have to change it. I don't like it. All right, so some of the services I really want to provide is financial management services. Let's just say, like, I don't know if I gave this example yet, but let's just say there was a Walmart. And every time you walked inside of this Walmart, let's just say if you ever went broke, you could walk inside of a Walmart. They would give you a passive income idea. And literally you come back every day, they're working with you. They're working with you. And you didn't have to pay them what you would have to pay a major corporation to do that for you. You didn't have to have too much money. All you had to do is have the mindset and the will. I want to be that company. All right. Advertising. I love advertising. I noticed that whenever I click on a website, and even if I don't have the money to buy it, I leave it there. The app pops up all the time. 2 weeks later, you get paid, you end up buying it. That's called a cookie. And guess what? I want to learn about advertising. I'm not limiting my options to one thing. I want to have a company that specializes in advertising. Even if I don't know it myself, I can find somebody. Social media strategies. I am a beast at social media marketing. I learned from the best. But guess what? Sometimes you need capital to do social media marketing the exact way you want it. So guess what? I'm gonna get the capital and I'm gonna create the world's greatest social media marketing agency, which is my company. Marketing. If you're not marketing your company, you're failing. Like right now, I'm failing because I was marketing. But guess what? I'm gonna start marketing my company. Once I'm funded, it's a wrap. The world is about to change. It's about to see witness greatness. Marketing consulting. So basically, I can literally teach other people about getting consulted about marketing, evaluating new strategies, evaluating new market strategies. Basically, I'm a trader. I love trading. And no one can take trading away from me. I learned trading from IM Academy. Shout out Eden. I love you. Like you changed my life. Like I love you. You're a real goddess. So basically, learning, evaluating new market strategies. I feel like in trading, I think a little different. So I tried little different things. So somehow, some way, I have to come out there with a book someday on my strategy of trading. I get the results I want, but now I want bigger results. I want results that everybody can get. So that's with that. Then in let me look real quick. Focusing on helping clients create online social media presentations showing how fast someone can grow their net worth. This is a lot of things. Like I learned this from Grant Cardone. Rich people spend their money on net worth. They don't spend their money on designers. They don't spend their money on different things that we think they do. They don't spend their money on fashion. They spend their money on net worth. I need to be implementing that myself. My company needs to be growing its net worth every day. That's why I started this company. This company actually has what would you call it? What would you call it? It has a network marketing side towards it. And I'm going to explain that in the very end of this presentation. I got it from IM Academy again. Christopher Terry, thank you. I can't wait till our companies merge. And in fact, I can't wait to do this presentation for you with more confidence because I know I can be doing way better. But let's get to it. Network is a big, important thing. Meal prep. Right now, the way I eat, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I really, really want to get on my bag. Like, I really need to get to a point where meal prep is something very, and I feel like that's a lot of things most people don't understand. How you eat affects your body. It affects how you think. Eating one meal per day or just eating a piece of candy and two bags of chips, that's not really eating. And those are all processed things too. We need to treat this body of ours with way more respect than we usually do. Nano said this too. Like, it's a shame how the things we get free for life, we take advantage of. Like, you got this brain for free. You didn't have to pay for that. I got this brain for free. I didn't have to pay for that. This man right here got his brain for free. You see, he got the glasses on. I want my glasses. He didn't have to pay for that. See this girl right here? She had to pay for the brain. See that woman right there? She did not have to pay for her brain. And the fact that they're all into business, they're in business right now, that means they know that their brain is worth it. Mindset is everything. Right. Credit. Hold up. Okay. Informational consulting. What that would be is basically, I feel like I know a lot. These past few years, I learned a lot. I spent a lot of money on courses and I never implement what I learned because the environment for me, it was just so drama after drama, problem after problem. There would be at least 5 fights that break out in my house every day. And sometimes it was just too much for me to bear. I couldn't be there. I had to get out of there. And for me to get out of there and be sleeping in the car, it hurts, but you feel me? But we grow, you feel me? We're in mind. We're gonna get to where we want to. So asset finding. Asset finding. Bob Diamond literally explains how you can find other people's money for them from overages. Overages is basically the money left over when somebody house foreclosures and that person doesn't know about it. All you gotta do is get them to sign it. And guess what? You can make 6-figure checks. Most people don't pay attention to this information. And it only requires about 15 minutes or an hour of work every day. I'm gonna get down to the bottom. I want all the pie. I want all the pieces of the pie. Credit consulting. My credit is not where I want it to be, but I want to fix it today and help millions of people fix their credit. And there's actually companies that help you do that. So that's something that I want to be able to provide information. I want to create a magazine with all of my artwork, all of my work, and literally show that, okay, here's this network marketing business that can help you fix your credit. You're struggling? Okay. But this is exactly the amount. I want to 10x everything for somebody, give people the complete blueprint of success and literally help them get there. That's why you're going to walk inside of New Wisdom one day. It's going to look like a huge, what was it called? The Miami Conventional Center in South Beach. It's going to look something as huge as that. I worked there for security, I think a few years back, but I worked security there and it was humongous and beautiful. And guess what? I'm going to own one. We're going to own one. Me and Near, we're going to create one. And we're going to revolutionize this world like we've never seen it before. Ghost Audio and ebook blueprint. There's not enough books. There's not enough books out there. There's not enough books out there. You want to know how? Because I haven't read any of my books. I'm just saying, but yeah, there's not enough books. After school fun club programs and tutoring. That's something like me and one of my mentors, John, we wanted to implement, and we're here to support you. After school fun clubs, I could literally sit there, get canvases for everybody, get a list of kids that want to stay. After school, that's when I got into the most trouble. That's when I seen the most traumatizing things. After school, because my parents were both at work. Both my parents went to work. They had to work at the same time. They had 8 kids. Nobody picked us up after school. Nobody picked it. So after school programs actually save a lot of kids, and we're not having or we're not implementing enough of them in certain places. So TV commercial advertising definitely everybody, every company needs that. Every small business upcoming needs that. And I want to literally be able to study these fields, do research on them, do the real market, real nitty market research on them, develop it, and engineering. Engineering, oh my, like I can't say it enough. Like you hear the words engineering, like I'm gonna be an engineer. I believe that in every society, there is somebody that can be the jack of all trades. And I'm that guy. I gotta make myself laugh. TV commercials, we've been through that. Development, okay. Promoting. Promoting is something extremely powerful that we all need to be knowing about. Like, if it wasn't for Cameron Dennis telling me about Near and MintBase, I would not be here today doing this presentation for you guys. And I feel like I'm blessed enough to get this grant. When I'm blessed enough to get this grant, it's a like the world's gonna change. We're gonna see some major differences. We're gonna do big things. Event planning, event coordinating. It's not a hard thing to do. It's actually one of the greatest, easiest skill sets. All you have to do is learn how to speak to people, see what's trying to get done, put two and two together. My company's gonna provide event planning. Why not? There's some security companies that do it. Why not? Like I said, this company right here that I'm creating is gonna provide the whole entire world with solutions for the bag. Let's go. Where did I stop? Okay, high up program. We got to something good right here, like the high up program. House Improvement Union Program. All right, let's do this like real quick. Imagine there was an NFT logo. Every time you purchased it, somebody's home was getting fixed. Just think about it. Just think about it. My mom had a beautiful house, but the house was broken down. Everything, every door. There was no doors. If you wanted to come in the boy, no doors. The door was broken down. Imagine there was a program that would fix your house, kind of like that TV show, Total Home Makeover. Imagine there was an NFT that multiple big businesses came together. Okay, it's time. I'm gonna make that happen. That's what the high up program is. Everybody's home is gonna look beautiful. We need to literally implement certain things like the high up credit, NFT credit. Imagine what the world's gonna be like when there's cryptocurrency credit. There already you could stake it, you could a lot of things with it right now, but like the world's headed into some places. We're in the biggest financial what is it transfer in history. Dang. Yeah, bro. So the higher program, house improvement union program. It's gonna be a big one. Remember, I said it first. Investment profiles. Oh, investment profiles or portfolios. That's something every family should have. If a family just knew how they could take $2 out of their paychecks and invest it, not into an IRA, not into a pension, not into Social Security, not into taxes. If a family just knew how to take $2 out of their each paycheck and turn it into $1 million, I mean, a million, whatever how much they wanted to, it could save countless lives. Excuse me. Okay. Trading workshops. IM Academy has one of the world's greatest traders. So imagine there was trading workshops going on every single week. What would the world be like? Think about it. Trading websites, trading where you could literally create an income for yourself by literally making your money work for yourself. I trade every day. It might not be real money, it's demo for now, but someday it'll be real money. That's the mindset you got to keep. So trading accounts. Art and craft workshops. Oh, they're like that one. Every summer. Summer was another time I got in trouble a lot. Imagine there was art and crafts workshops. The library used to do them. I used to go all the time. I used to love it. But guess what? My company will provide them. Every summer there will be some sort of art and craft when I'm funded. Matter of fact, it's already done. I'm funded. You feel me? Shading, sketching, and art trails. Oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Imagine shading, sketching, art trails. That's basically you walking a path. Let's just say you went on the beach and you walked on the world's most beautifulest floor or basically trail of art. I know one place that has it was in Wynwood. Wynwood in Miami has one of the world's beautifulest art trails. And guess what? I'm gonna do one day. Like I'm gonna paint a whole building. Like I believe my skills in art, they're crazy. Like you can't tell me nothing about it. Like real estate workshops. We gotta get into more real estate. Everybody needs to know something about real estate. Everybody needs to figure out how they could get some sort of information that could change their life. Why not provide that? I'm just providing the information. If you want to come back and get results for it, that's coaching. That's different, way different. System enhancement, network marketing, consulting. System enhancement, network marketing, consulting. Oh yeah, a lot of network marketing companies, they have great websites and softwares, but they don't keep up with it. Sometimes it slows down, the website goes low, but yeah, we got to keep up with it. We got to find out things like I love IBM. I see what they're doing. Like IBM is one of the world's greatest companies out there. Shout out IBM. So I love IBM for this part right here. I would have to partner up with IBM to figure that out. Small business consulting. Like I'm a small business right now. Like I'm a real small business right now. But guess what? One day I have a dream that there will be at least 800 new wisdom agency production facilities all around the world. Can I get that dream accomplished? Yes. Is it going to take hard work, dedication, and a mindset? Of course. Of course, it's going to take that, but I have to get it done. It's on my end. Seminars, classes, and daily training events. All right, you don't just start a company and don't have training events. You don't have a corporation and don't have seminars and classes and daily training. It don't even matter if it's for my own business, but these things need to be a daily, like, seminars changed my life. I went to my first conference, IM Academy, March Madness, and I remember my mentor inviting me. I was so scared to go, but I've never left my city and seen the things I see. I never left my city and experienced the things I experienced. It's to the point it became a dream of mine to literally go to March Madness and perform on a stage, be one of these public speakers. It's one of my dreams, and I have to get it done. No matter what the situation, no matter what I have to go through, I have to get there, and that's a goal. Hold up, some more classes. Work from home opportunities. Work from home opportunities. The research needs to be done. On all these I'm talking about right now, basically I'm gonna do the research on it. And then I'll probably try to implement them myself and do consulting. But I'm gonna do the research on them. Like, what are the best companies doing that? What are the best companies doing this? Work from home. IM Academy allows you to work from home, but you have to develop a mindset to understand instant gratification, fast money, delayed gratification, slow money, but big money. Keep that in your head. What else? Talent Enlightenment Unit. Ooh, TEU. I don't know how to say that in abbreviation. TU, probably. I don't know. Talent. Okay, I feel like I'm an extremely talented individual. Like, no one can see me on this art or designing a custom sneaker. Somebody might feel like their custom is better than mine. I might not be the best, but I'm the best to me. And I'll always keep my position at being the greatest at what I do. I'm going to master the skill. One day, people are going to pay me thousands of dollars to design their shoes, thousands of dollars to design their house. I want to go back to school and learn architect. I want to do a lot of things with my life. And basically, my company is going to allow me to do that. I'm going to bust my ass to get this company off the road. Photograph and videographer, motion pictures. Basically, photograph, taking pictures. I want to travel around the world taking pictures. Videograph, music videos. I want to do that. Motion pictures, movies. It's not hard to create a movie. It's not as hard as we think to do a lot of these things. And I had to notice that I had a limiting mindset. So now I listen to Tom Bayu. I love you, bro. And basically on Impact Theory is teaching me how to get rid of that limited mindset. If it's not a belief that serves me, I gotta throw it out of my head ASAP. I gotta rewire and wire synaptic connections and make fire and wiring better habits for my brain. That's what I'm trying to do. I am doing this. I will do this. It will be done. All right. 1% research. Okay, the top 1% research on mental health and physical health. When I say this right here, I would literally put myself in a room, right? Lock myself in there for 30 days, have a full studio set up, cameras and everything. And guess what? I would literally do the full research on mental health. What is crazy? Most people don't even understand that. What is crazy? I really want to understand that. I want to understand every emotion to the core, every single low vibrating emotions to the core. I want to understand every last one of these things. And I feel like if the world knew the answer to some of these things, you search up words like frustration or some sort of emotion, you don't really see their real definition on there. You just see something black and stuck. And that's not cool. Google, we gotta do better, Google. We gotta do way better. All right. 1% insurance research. Yeah, insurance is extremely important. Like, I could tell you right now, only about 12% of the population really has life insurance. So if something happens, God forbid, I don't have life insurance, but something would happen to me today. Guess what? If my family can't do anything about me, like if I was literally providing an income, if something would happen to somebody that provides income in your house, we need to get the research done, and we have to change our mindset towards learning about life insurance. That's something extremely valuable. Like we need to understand, like life insurance could actually help us. It's just that we don't make enough to put it in our budget. We can't let it be something that, okay, after you're gone, your family's suffering because you're gone. This is a generational thing. Let's break generational curses with this business. And then financial transition planning, which is basically what CPAs do. But I would literally give you a step-by-step blueprint, and you would literally be able to come back every day. Okay, this is what I'm getting done. You can't come back, call over the phone. You can't get this done. NFTs are going to be the primary financial transition. Financial transition planning for me. I believe in NFTs. I see the vision with NFTs, and there's no doubt about it. One of my NFTs are going to sell for millions of dollars someday. There's just no doubt about it. Okay. Invention, production, development. That's basically patent. I have a design, which I'm going to show in this presentation. I need the design patent, but I'm so frustrated with, okay, Nike might steal my design because that's what they put on the fine print. You send it without it getting patent. They'll take that. They'll take the design. Well, guess what? What if NFTs could be that patent? What if you turning your design into NFT? Now it's in the blockchain space with a specific date, specific time, and Nike steals that design. And guess what? You sued them for $100 million and you get it because it was on the internet before time. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. The world is evolving. We have to get aware of these things. That's why I want the research done on that because I literally am suffering with that right now. I'm going to show you guys the design because I'm only sending this video to Near and MintBase to get this grant. After that, nobody else should be able to see this video. But that's it. But shout out Nike. No, no offense. Okay. Publishing songs, copywriting, consulting. We went over some of these things, but songwriting, I feel like I can write songs. I feel like it's extremely easy, but I would have to get in the studio, actually do that. But I never had the opportunity. My whole life is like work, 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 work. I'm 22. I never really had fun. Like fun to me is basically putting in work. And it's gonna stay like that. But I'm never gonna lose that mentality. Even if I have a quadrillion dollars, I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep working on my passion though, which is NFTs and drawing and designing. Because it's simply because like I seen too much. I feel like no amount of money could amount to somebody going through some of the things I've been through. So therefore, I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. I'm gonna keep doing that. So printing services. Remember I said something like a Walmart. A Walmart, you should be able to walk inside a Walmart. I need this printed. Office Max, I need this printed. And that's the plan. Remember, a digital conventional center. When you go inside of a conventional center, you see all type of things. I want the world's first real influencers museum, NFT museum. You walk inside of a room, there's 1,000 TVs, even the floor is a TV. And guess what? You're just seeing things. You're seeing all the latest NFTs. You're like, oh my God, mom, I want to come back. I want to create the first NFT museum just like that. And I feel like with MintBase and Near, we're gonna get it done. We definitely gonna get it done. Fundraising and capital raising, which is basically what your boy's been trying to do for a minute. I've been trying to get capital for about a year now. I sent my business plan to multiple banks. What else? I reached out to multiple venture capitals. I did everything on the SBA site to try to get a partnership. Nothing has been working because my level of attention towards what I was going through, trying to actually get this out, it was extremely hard. So this is a company built under extreme misery. And guess what? When this company's successful, guess what? I want it to be like, okay, let me go find out the other people that I made it. Let me go find out all these other people that's suffering, help solve their problems. That's why really a product versus a service. A product is something, okay, I don't care if the product is good or not. As long as the product does what it does, as long as I can keep upgrading it, I'll do it. I don't ever want to be a company known for just its products. It's not cool to me. I want to be a company known off my reputation, customer service, customer reliability, all of that, all the good stuff. That's why when me, Mint Base, and Near Protocol link up, history is being made. History's already made. Appreciate it. The grant is mine. Okay, I just went to that. Okay, UPS franchise. You definitely need a UPS franchise inside of a digital convention center, and you need a Chick-fil-A because you don't want none of the money leaving the room. And you need a few stands. That's about it. A little food court, Chick-fil-A, UPS franchise. That's it. That's it. All right, the four major aspects. Remember, I said I was going to speak on this earlier. The four major aspects of lives. Uh, the four major aspects of life and perfect hypnotic rhythm. Samit. I, I can't wait to write the book on Samit. Mark my words, when Samit come out, the whole world gonna change. All right, so what is Samit? Samit is consciously, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. If everyone could just make the conscious decision to grow mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, every day, the world as we see it today would not be the same. Remember, I said it. I said it. That's a given fact for me. That's the fact for my reality. I don't know about anybody else. I can't make anybody feel anything. But I know if everyone could literally make the conscious choice to grow mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually every day, the world wouldn't be the same place. And that's what I do. That's what I choose to do. That's the light I will forever walk in. Why? Because it's easy. Like it's not as hard as we think. It's a morning routine, building better habits, figuring out what's the real problem instead of literally just, okay, I got this problem. Damn, man. Letting the emotion beat us up. Like, it's not cool. I'm not like that. I see my mom do it all her life. Like, I was always stressed. Always stressed to the point her hair was falling out. And I'm like, wow, I can't. My mom is really going through this thing called stress. I was going through it too, but I could avoid it with certain things. Like I tell myself, journal. I journal. I always journal since a little kid. And it's quite obviously weird to certain people, but I'm gonna continue journaling. Like, are you kidding me? My kids gonna read my journals. Let's go. Next page. Next slide. What's going on here? Collaborating in real time. When all four are in agreement, humans can unlock higher levels of existence and dimensional travel. Basically, Samit, collaborating when you got your whole like all your chakras or all your Samits going down. I call it Samit because I feel like Samit is a way of life. So if I consciously have my mentality, my emotions, my physical body, my spirituality, and spirituality is not religion for most people. Most people think you have to be a part of some factor. That's my opinion from what I've been through. I don't believe it's a religion, but if we had all of these collaborating together in real time, do you think people would be as dysfunctional as they are? Like this is what I noticed. I lived in dysfunctional. If I tell you what I've been through these past few months, pure dysfunction. People that hate on you, that don't want you to get where you want to go, simply because in their reality, they chose to work a job. You chose that job. I'm gonna always have to work a job. Like I chose the job. It's up to me to choose the type of job I want to work. That's why I'm creating this company to create hundreds, or not, if not hundreds, trillions of job opportunities for people in the blockchain and blockchain space and Mint base and Near protocol. We're literally gonna make history. Providing information like a pro. Right. Feel calm and confident when speaking out loud. A positive thinker can overcome overcome the toughest situations. Use your meeps at all times, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Like if I was gonna speak on a stage right now, I'd have to meep. And like most people like they're gonna call me crazy. But guess what? That's gonna be a hashtag one day on Instagram. It's gonna be a hashtag for the world one day. Meet, some meet. And guess what? We meet. That's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Meet. Plan one. Everyone can create as much content as possible once an employee, once employed, for safety measures, social media presentation, affiliate marketing per presentation or pro. Oh, you have to be affiliate marketing pro, ebook and ghost audio, informational consulting, one-on-one mentorship, credit consulting, organize, organized on, right? Plan one. Okay, so basically this is the first step of the business. Everyone must create as much content as possible once employed for safety measures, social media presentations, affiliate marketing, ebook and ghost audio, informational consulting, one-on-one mentorship, credit consulting, organizing. Open up shop globally. Once everyone should be allowed to accept clients in every business. Your only job is to come to work happy and make yourself more money. Give certain percentage back to the company for the union program costs and community events. Repeat the process every day. So basically, I want to hire 75 people, right? 75 people, they come into work. It's a digital production agency. So we're going to start off with just 75 people. And the 75 people that's working there, we're literally studying each other. There's going to be cameras on all of us all the time, everywhere we go in the office. And we're going to study each other and do some market research on each other, how we operate under stress, how we operate under that, how is there really love inside of a work office? That's why it's 75. But guess what? We're gonna grow to about 70,000 one day. 70,000 workers in different branches all around the world. So that's basically what plan two is. Plan one, boom, they get in, they do what they gotta do. Once employed, they make these little things. Plan two, boom, everybody's coming in. It's a digital marketing. It's a digital conventional supermarket. That means you walk in, you're gonna see everything you want. Everything's gonna catch your eyes. It's gonna be phenomenal. Basically, plan three. Within 1 year's time, everyone should now be big bosses. You can now quit or go on your own or open your own shop at a different branch at a different location. Now you see, hold up. Now you must see this presentation as as a communication tool that can be used as a demonstration, lecture, speech, report. Repeat the same process every day. Now hire your own personal team of 50 doing everything again in the same way. Everything has to be duplicatable. That's what I learned from IM Academy. So that's exactly what we need to do. All right. Now we got to nitty and gritty. Everything you're seeing here is basically what I've been speaking on. This is my artwork for years I've been working on. As you can see, there's different types of designs here. I literally, I feel like I'm the first person to design an Apple Air Force One design, right? But I wouldn't be able to prove that unless there was market research on it. I feel like I'm the first one to design the Mornings with Nano Air Forces. I love you, Nano, bro. You changed my life, bro. Appreciate you. I feel like I'm the first one to think about I see interconnected. And I need my ideas to get out there in the world. Like I'm tired of feeling stuck in a cage. Start working for me. So you see right here, this right here could be a Nike card. Imagine Nike gave you cards. This would be an NFT, but imagine Nike gave you a card, a business card that had points and money on there. Every time you came inside of my digital conventional supermarket, I want it to come more natural when I'm saying it and more natural to the world. Because when I say it, most people don't understand what a digital conventional supermarket could be. It's gonna have a little gift shop in there. It's gonna have every cryptocurrency on a wall in a museum. It's gonna have different facts about everything. It's gonna be like every money head or somebody that really want to change their lives safe haven or entrepreneur safe haven. So right now I'm just gonna explain some of these works and basically how long ago I did some of these things. The oldest, let's see, the oldest design I have around here is this red Air Forces ones. I think this is one of my first customs. You see these red Air Force ones right here? The one right here again too. The one on the sun, the back of the house, that house back there actually burned. And it was crazy. My friend died in that when that house burned. His name was Alfredo, but we called him babies. Long live Alfredo. Alfredo. Long live you. I love you. But yeah, yeah. Uh, the first ever design I ever made was these red Air Forces right here. It was actually an orange Air Forces. My mom brought them for me, but I couldn't keep wearing them every year to school. I think I had to be about at least 11 or 12 when I designed my first Air Forces. And I want Nike to literally understand the struggles that we all go through as human beings. And everything I went through is to get to this one moment right here. So when I found out about MintBase, when Cameron told me about it, he told me, yo, MintBase, you could literally upload your work. And I've been trying to get that done, but it's like setback after setback. But if there's a grant out there, there's no more time to make excuses. This is my time to shine. This is my time to take that money and literally impact the world, get my business out there. So basically, it's all my NFTs. This is a drawing of some lady. There's a lot of them, and this is an abnormal. This is actually a hotel I worked at, Hotel Abbey in South Beach. Imagine I'm doing a book signing one day at Hotel Abbey in South Beach. Free gone. Look at this beautiful woman I drew. This is all by hand. Look at this little. I drew so much. It's like it don't even make sense. I got a Gucci design right here. We got a lot right here. This is a lot of talent, and I feel like it can't go to waste. I couldn't leave Earth without somebody knowing that I was an artist. I was literally designing shoes, and I put my life into designing some of the best things. Like I don't think anybody has ever seen a glow in the dark Apple Air Force Ones. Imagine Apple and Nike start making I mean they merge. That's basically what I mean by market merges. When I said that earlier, I don't think people could really understand what market mergers are. Market mergers is when two companies come together and they do something that's never been done before. Let's just say I Am Academy came along with me and basically funded my company, and I'm a market research company. I'm Academy's one of the world's greatest financial trading institutions, teaching people about financial literacy. And we came together, we worked together. Let's just say Nike, MintBase, New Wisdom Agency, Production Corporation. We all came together and created history. Let's just say these things happen right now as we speak, all because of the efforts we put towards it. How would the world change? And that's the question I have to ask. This exact right here, I'm gonna have to turn this into a NFT. I'm gonna need help, but I'm gonna get it done. Once I get a phone, I'm definitely gonna get this done. Let's go to the next slide though. But Everything here I drew personally. This is our hands work. So it's like you're seeing years and hours of my life in this one picture. This one picture literally represents what I'm trying to do. All right, let's go. All right, a little background story of me. Right. I'm Isaac Santil. I was born October 18, 2000. My mom was a chef. She had 8 kids. Growing up, it felt like what was living in hell, but it felt like the normal. Everybody around me went through the exact same things and they literally liked it. They stayed into it. But me, I feel like, yo, the world is a big place. Ever since one of my mentors, Eden, took me to March Madness in Dallas, Texas, I seen so much and I'm like, wow, I can't ever go back and do the exact same things. So I started this corporation to literally get myself out into the world, and I will get out into the world. My great ideas will be something that everybody looked upon as revolutionary. And remember, as earlier I stated that this company had a network marketing side. And now let's talk the conversations. See, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like posting on social media and I'm not really good at it. And it's because the environment I raised around. When we used to post pictures, it's like it's very small. So if you have an enemy and they'll come find you, they use your social media. So it was like one of those things for me. Like I didn't like it. I didn't like posting pictures. I was with my friend. He got uh he basically posted pictures all the time where he was, all that, and we were with him and end up getting shot at while he was posting pictures and all that. So ever since then, it was never an easy thing for me to just post on social media. So it's something new. So I felt like if I could find a way to get paid to this, paid to do it, I would have do it. So basically, I started this conversation thing, right? A6, you have 300 posted content on social media. You have 200, you have, I mean, 29,000 to 15K in followers. You have 350 points in near. And basically, this is, I don't know what MLG is. I don't know. I created this based off of, what would you call it? The IM Academy Let's Talk conversation. So basically, at A6, you would get a certificate, basically, which is an NFT. NFT you could sell, but you really want to keep this on your wall because when you get a certificate from us, we're gonna back it by literally saying it's worth, let's just say 500 to 50,000. All our certificates are gonna be backed by that, right? So then there's Chessmaster 2000. When you post on social media, you'll be getting paid to post on social media. But guess what? You need this certain amount of points, right? And then you need these certain amount of people in your organization, right? I haven't really done the pricing on what it's going to cost to be part of New Wisdom yet, but I know I'm just going to make a magazine. And if you buy my magazine and you're part of my website, you'll be automatically part of this and you could go tell the people about it. And you need 75 people in your organization for you to be able to get $500 from us weekly. And then there's the A5. You have 400 posted content on social media. You have between 32K to 29,000 followers. You have 700 points in near. And you basically need 45, 3 people in your organization with these points under you. And that's this. And it goes so far on to rank 1, which is basically A1. You have 1,500 posted content on social media, 80,000 followers to 64K followers on social media. And you have 7,000 points, 30K, 30K, 10K. And it goes down all the way so you can become a chess master 50. Chess master 50 would make $50,000 from us in our organization, but you would have to be part of New Wisdom. And that's where we're going with things. We're gonna impact the world with NFTs. So this would be a social media based thing. And I really want to solve problems like, you ever see get somebody gets big on social media and then they start making fake pages? I'm gonna do that market research and stop that, because I don't, cybersecurity is something very important to me. And most people don't do it. Like, you can report it on Instagram and the person's still scamming, taking people's money. And it happened to me multiple times. There was a fake account by Nick Gomez, and he literally took a lot of money from me and it hurt me. So basically, this is the New Wisdom presentation. If you have any questions, literally text them to me and let's make history and be the change in the world that you want to see. And that's it. I'm Isaac Santil, the creator of New Wisdom Agency Production.